If your ex said some pretty hurtful things during the course of the breakup, for example, I just don't feel that way for you anymore. Or, I just see you more as like a friend. Or they might have said, I've lost the spark. They might have said, there's no future for us. I'm done forever. Just move on. If they said anything like that, watch this video. You're probably wondering, is there any hope to get back together with somebody that said something that's so condescending almost, or something that is so defeating, or something that kind of makes this identity statement about you as like you're not good enough. So in a situation like this, it's really hard to envision how you could just kind of like bounce back from that and be like, surprise, I'm this person that, you think is like the shit again. But one thing that you need to take into account is that when your ex broke up with you, they severely underestimated the emotional difficulty that it's going to take going out into the single dating world and going without companionship for that amount of time that it takes to actually find somebody that's actually adequate. New relationships are really, really hard to form for a variety of reasons, okay? And because of that, anytime that you're going out in the single dating world, you are going to get rejected. You're going to get stood up. You're going to get ghosted. You're going to go, many, many days without companionship or sex. And you're going to miss your ex because you don't have somebody in that little placeholder slot. And it's going to take some time for them to find somebody that's actually sufficient to fill that slot, even if they've gotten into a rebound or something like that. Okay, that is not a sufficient placeholder. Or that's all that it is the placeholder. It's not the actual person. And so given enough time with your ex missing you and while you're in no contact, this is why you have to remove yourself from their space. Given enough time in no contact, they will miss you. And they will come back around eventually and message you again. Now, if you just stayed the same person that turned them off to begin with, you're done. You might as well hang it up, right? But if you've taken this time to better yourself by going to the gym, upgrading your wardrobe, hanging out with your friends, taking on a new hobby, reading books, making money, doing all the best things that there are to do in life, you better expect that you're going to get different reception from them when they come back around. And when you are talking, if you're focusing on playfulness and charisma and just having fun, instead of talking about your problems or like trying to hash them out or trying to ask them to get back together or figuring out where they're at mentally and emotionally, if you don't do any of that stuff, you just focus on playfulness, you're going to be okay. So yes, it is possible to put your relationship back together, even if they've said some things like this to you. Now, if you want, click into my profile down here and click this link and book a call with me so we can get on the phone and have a conversation and give you a game plan for what to do next.